Get quick, hyper-local weather forecasts right here on the ABC 7 Morning News Ticker.
On your screen all morning long, only on ABC 7's Good Morning Washington.
Rescuers are suspending the search for the crew of a fishing boat that sank in Alaska. That boat sank Tuesday night. 7 people were on board. 5 are still unaccounted for. 2 crew members were rescued and taken to a hospital. No word yet on what caused that boat to sink. The fires in Australia could get worse as a short respite in the weather is expected to end, making for dangerous fire conditions. ABC's Maggie Rulli is in Australia now with more about this concern.
A week-long state of emergency has been declared here in New South Wales, Australia. Authorities believe conditions are just going to worsen into the weekend. Firefighters here were able to get out today. We saw some more favorable conditions. Crews here tell us that they were able to contain a large fire that was just up the road, even stopping it from jumping across a busy street. They say the goal today was containment, again, getting ahead of those flames because we're expecting even hotter temperatures and high winds this weekend. Now, these fires, as they're expected to get worse, have already done so much damage here in New South Wales and really across the country. We're seeing more than 200 fires in 2 of Australia's most populated states. These fires have caused the deaths of at least 18 people, destroying well over 12,000 homes, and many of them are still raging. Again, firefighters are desperate, really working to contain these flames because not only are they affecting homes and people, they're also devastating precious ecosystem here in Australia, important habitats for many species that the world kind of knows as Australia's species, things like the koala bear. We met some of those koalas that were in the burn zones today, including this guy, Paul, who was rescued by a man named Paul. And he was the first actually rescued from these bushfires. He was brought into the Koala Hospital, which is just north of Sydney. The researchers there say they were desperate to save him. They actually walk through burn areas looking for koalas like Paul, or sometimes people bring in burned koalas that they found. The good news here is that they're working to recover Paul. He is on his way to becoming a healthy koala, but unfortunately they say not all of them are like Paul, and now they're desperate to try to save more koalas, as they say they fear that after these fires some of them could start being critically endangered or even threaten their species. So a huge concern here is the wildlife as well. Again, we're looking towards those conditions this weekend that are expecting to worsen, but we'll keep following them here in New South Wales. Again, this is Maggie Rulli for ABC News in Australia.
And I was just reading up, they say that koalas are not endangered, but their population is dwindling, which is why they've put such an emphasis on saving the koalas in the forest.
It's a beautiful, beautiful country. I was an exchange student there when I was in high school.
I know, and this is so sad to see.
It's sad to see all this happening around Sydney and Melbourne and everything, but my goodness, hopefully they'll get things under control. Hopefully. But it has been one of the hottest summers on record there.
I believe it.
Crazy stuff. Okay, closer to home, it's been mild here.
Yes, very.
Bring in the new year. It's a little bit on the chilly side, but you know, we have no snow, plenty of grass to see out there, Bellhaven Country Club. Here's our vantage point over toward Roslyn, and the Lincoln looks really pretty. And sun trying to peek through the sky right now, but clouds are going to roll on in as we head through the rest of the afternoon. We stand at 44 degrees at Reagan National Airport, 44 in Leesburg, 41 in Frederick. Head to Southern Maryland, already in the lower 50s, so a nice looking afternoon ahead for them. Stormwatch 7 satellite radar, there's the cloud cover advancing across the area, Montgomery County into Frederick, head to northern Loudoun and then the panhandle of West Virginia. Our next weather maker, this is it right here. It's going to bring us rain for tonight, followed by a little bit of a lull come midday tomorrow, and that's going to pick up again come tomorrow evening into the day on Saturday. But for this afternoon, grabbing a bite to eat, maybe going to get a little bit of fresh air, temperatures in the upper 40s and lower 50s with a mix of sun and clouds. Now, the rush hour commute for this evening, here's I-270 north and southbound for you, looking at temperatures that are going to be just around 50 degrees. Cloudy skies 6, 7, 8 o'clock tonight. Here's our future cast just updated for us. 11 p.m. showers begin to arrive for the metro area and along the I-81 corridor. It becomes steady as we move through the overnight hours, and come 5 a.m. if you're getting an early start to your Friday, grab the umbrella. Leave a little bit of extra time or moderate rains across southern Maryland. Of course, Good Morning Washington starts at 4:24. Eileen and Veronica will be here to keep you updated through the morning hours, and then we'll clear things out, and then wet weather arrives again for tomorrow night. But for tonight, around here, 43 to 50, areas of rain. It will be on the cool side. Wake up temperatures tomorrow in the 40s to close to 50 degrees. So it's going to be a mild start to your day. Daytime highs will eventually make it to the middle to upper 50s. And then we are going to see the return of wet weather late tomorrow night through the day on Saturday. Highs then on Saturday around 55, followed by a cold front that's going to bring cooler temperatures, only in the middle 40s for daytime highs. That's near average for this time of year, with wind chill factors that are going to be in the 30s. So you're going to have to bundle up on Sunday. Here's your 7-day outlook from Stormwatch 7. Once we get through the next 3 days, we're calling for plenty of sunshine. Monday and Tuesday of next week, upper 40s and lower 50s. We are tracking what could be some wet weather, maybe mixing with a little bit of snowflake activity Wednesday, but a little too early to tell exactly what's going to happen then. Daytime highs around 43 degrees.